think a very interesting operation this morning in the city of Windhoek. What was the city police looking for?
Yes, Francois, it was a very, very interesting morning this morning in the city, especially in the CBD area. The Windhoek City Police has been sweeping throughout the street, especially throughout Independence, Venalist, as well as Luderitz Street. And basically the whole idea was more to raise awareness about obstructions on the road, awareness about our behavior on the road, and also awareness around illegal sales of food stuff in the CBD area. I mean, this is operations that are ongoing every day, but today particularly we wanted to invite the media just to give also our residents a glimpse into what happens on a day-to-day basis when it comes to the police, city police's activities. So what we did is we went through the center of town, and we had to find individuals who were not adhering to road safety rules. Sometimes you would find that someone would just park in the middle of the road because they are waiting for someone, but of course that person is also aware that it's an obstruction for the rest of the traffic flow in that street. So really it was more of an awareness campaign. We were dealing with issues of vehicles that are parking on loading zones, parking on yellow or red lines, just general obstructions, drivers who are on their cell phones, drivers who are not putting on seat belts, just as a way of making people aware that this behavior is really risky sometimes and it's also illegal, and that we should pay a bit of attention to it. Our bylaws team was also dealing with the illegal vending or the illegal sales of people that are selling on the sidewalk, especially in the Independence Avenue. You will find that there's a lot of people now that suddenly are selling almost at every doorstep. There's a different salesperson, which is of course also not permitted unless you have the relevant permission from the city council. So what we were doing is also just explaining what the procedures are if you want to do that, and that you can't just pick a side of the road and start selling things from there.
So I think it seems to me that some people obviously also think that they're above the law. We found several government vehicles, diplomatic vehicles parking on the pavements, people just walking regardless road safety.
Yes, I think the biggest problem that we have on our roads is more with the attitude of our drivers. We generally know what to do, it's just we don't do it. And as you pointed out, we have had some government vehicles, and even we've had private vehicles, government vehicles, and surprisingly we've had no taxis this morning. We have not found any taxi in this area because we didn't find transgressions from the taxis, but more from the private drivers, as well as officials from various ministries and like you indicated, from the diplomatic corps.